Children, tell me one thing. When is the last time you had a fight with somebody? And what did you do exactly after that? Suppose your mother asked you, why did you fight with him or her? What did you say? Oh, mother, don't tell me. I didn't fight. He did it. She said that. It is not my fault. So, very easily we put the blame on others. This is a general tendency, my dear children, and not just with children, with grown ups also. Whenever there is a quarrel, whenever there is a mess, we just put the blame on the other person and save ourselves. Let us take another situation. Suppose we want something, and from our side we have tried enough, but still we couldn't get it. So, what is the most convenient thing to do? We just put the blame on the other thing, saying that it's not good enough. We are good without it. Hello, my dear children. I am Ekta Singhvi, and here I discuss moral lessons and also try to analyze the life lessons that they impart to us. So, as I was talking about this habit of putting fault in the others, putting blame on others, where does it lead us? Let us see through this story. And the story is The Fox and the Grapes. So, as we always do, we shall first go through the outline. Let us do that. Fox in a grape orchard was tempted to taste the juicy grapes. Orchard means a garden where fruits are cultivated. Jumped many times but couldn't reach the grapes. Went away saying the grapes were sour. Now let us go through the story. Long, long ago, there lived a fox who loved to eat. One day, he was strolling through the wood. Strolling means walking, through the wood means through the jungle. He came across a grape orchard. There, he found beautiful grapes hanging from a high branch. Grapes had never looked so good, and the fox felt very hungry. However, the grapes hung higher than the fox could reach. He backed up, took a running start, and jumped. Still, he did not get high enough. He tried and tried, but just couldn't reach the grapes. Finally, he gave up. As he walked away, he turned up his nose and said, I'm sure those grapes are sour. So, children, what do we see in the story? The grapes, which were so beautiful and tempting just a while ago, became sour. Why? Because the fox couldn't get it. The fox was too vain, too proud to accept his defeat, and so, very conveniently, he put the blame on the grapes. Children, this is what we are not supposed to do. We cannot do this because this habit of putting blame on the other, it makes us fall in a loop. And the loop is wanting something, trying enough for it, but uh, not getting it, and then giving it up. The habit of giving up comes in us if we put the blame on the other person or the other thing. So, the next time when you have a quarrel with somebody, be humble enough to accept your fault. You say that it is my fault. I shouldn't have said this. I shouldn't have done it. If you are not successful in getting something, admit it. Admit your defeat. And next time, try with more zeal, with more hard work. Okay? So that way, you are bound to be successful. But if you put the blame on the other person, you are always making way for failure. So don't do that, children. Let us quickly go through the moral of the story now. And the moral is it is easy to despise what you cannot have. Despise means to hate. Something which we cannot have, we usually start hating it or disliking it because it is beyond our reach. We cannot accept our defeat. We cannot say that it is our fault or our shortcoming, we are not able to have it. We simply put the blame on the other person. Let's not do that. Okay, children. So much for today. Till we meet in the next session with yet another story. Take care of yourself and bye bye.